was just meant to be. You'll be coming back to me, 'cause this is pure love, 'cause this is pure love.
Anyone have question about what we discussed last week?
I think I want to expand and export my business international, but I don't know what exporting is. Can you please explain to me?
Okay, exporting has two types, direct and indirect. Companies seriously consider international market as crucial plan of their success. Likely consider direct exporting preferred by company who want to avoid financial risk. Okay, for example, in company in Indonesia, which is PT Sompanusa Tissue and Packaging Sarana Success Export Oriented Paper Tissue Manufacturing Company. Their product like jumbo roll and finished tissue being export to countries such as Middle East, Asia, Australia and others countries.
How about listening? If I want to continue my business, what are the advantage of listening that I can take?
Licensing is arrangement whereby firm licensor and sell the right to use its intellectual property to another firm. The licensee is returned for fee. The advantage of licensing is obtain extra income and potential in foreign market. For example, of licensing is PT Astra Honda Motor, which is in Indonesia, licensed to manufacture and sell Honda motorcycle throughout Indonesia. Been licensed from original country Honda brand Japan.
I don't understand about franchising and cookie project. Can you explain to me?
Sure, Izati. Franchising is agreement allow an independent entrepreneur organization called the franchisee operate business under name of another called franchisor, return for a fee. While turnkey project is project with client pay contractor to design and construct new facility and train personnel. For example, for franchising is Red Mango in Surabaya. Red Mango is frozen yogurt and smoothie brand. It comes from US. And turnkey project, for instance, is Philip Indonesia, which offer LED light to hotel and malls in Indonesia.
Ain, can you explain about Greenfield?
Sure, Alia. Greenfield is investment high risk due to cost of establishing new business in the new country. For example, Chevron through their wholly owned subsidiary PT Chevron Pacific Indonesia, they became the largest producer of Indonesia in manufacturing industry.
Okay, thank you, Ain.
Anyone has question? No. Okay, thank you. Hello, madam.
Hello, why are you late today?
Sorry, I have class before this. A week. Okay.
Welcome back to our class. Sign your attendance first. As usual, I want to teach you all on foreign market exchange, but today we just focus on one country, which is Indonesia.
Wow, it sounds like interesting, madam. Madam, what is foreign market exchange?
Okay, actually foreign market exchange is consists place consist of buyer and seller of currency that include international bank, central bank, broker and others.
Madam, what about in Indonesia?
The foreign exchange in Indonesia has been developed in conjunction with changes in the exchange rate regime, which has moved gradually towards increased emphasis on market mechanism. Foreign market exchange they evolving from tight government control towards a free foreign exchange system, which is, for example, Bank Indonesia, as stipulated in the Bank Indonesia Act, has implemented several policies to maintain exchange rate stability that include intensive monitoring of foreign exchange market transaction, moral situation, foreign currency in the domestic foreign exchange market, and direct control.
Is it Bank Indonesia who has the authority to carry out foreign currency?
Yes, Bank Indonesia have the authority, but they does not announce foreign currency intervention to the public. They just monitor the transaction activities.
Madam, what the example type of transaction?
Okay, under the existing law, Bank Indonesia has the right to conduct all the foreign currency transaction. The purpose that relate to the factor of transaction is I just focus on one, which is the volume of spot transaction is relatively large in the domestic market.
Madam, what are the policies that link to exchange rate?
Okay, foreign currency intervention is not only tool used by the Bank Indonesia, but to maintain rupiah. There are several policies to conduct direct and indirect supervision. For example, the first one is Bank Indonesia Regulation or PBR. This regulation was introduced to decrease speculative activities in foreign exchange market. And the second one is to conduct indirect supervision by monitoring foreign exchange transaction, which is commercial bank will dealing in foreign exchange to submit daily transaction report through online.
Okay, thank you, Madam.
Do you have any question?
No.
Okay, if not, I will end our class for today.
Okay,
Thank you, Madam. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Okay, today I want to explain to you all about global marketplace in Indonesia and business center. Okay, I send you all through email and you can check this one. Okay, the graph show the real GDP growth change. Okay, since the Asian crisis started Indonesia in 1998, resulting in the subsequent downfall of Suharto regime, the country has not only undergone a formidable political shift from an authoritarian state to a stable and thriving democracy, but it has also developed into an economic powerhouse with an impressive macroeconomic performance. A look at the macroeconomic fundamentals of the country shows that it's economically stable and following a sustained growth path. As such, not even the impact of the global financial crisis in 2008 we are able to significantly harm the growth of Indonesia. In 2009, it still grew by more than 4%, thus gaining momentum and growing by more than 6% in the following year, resulting in an average real GDP growth rate of 6% between 2007 and 2020. Next, I want to explain to you all about social political overview.
Okay, Indonesia is the fourth most populous country in the world, having a population of around 250 million people. The third largest democracy in the world, following its transition into a stable and thriving democracy since 1998. The largest Muslim country in the world, with over 80% of the Indonesian population following the Muslim faith, and the biggest archipelago in the world, consisting of over 16,000 islands spanning 3 time zones.
Miss, what about import and export in Indonesia?
Okay, in Indonesia, we focus more to exporting. Okay, exporting to Indonesia can prove challenging due to the lengthy process regarding the release of goods from seaport. The potential of the market is undoubtedly promising. A more protective policy is noted towards certain products, namely those that may compete with locally produced goods, such as electronic goods and a range of agriculture products, coffee and tea, and also luxury goods. However, a balance exists regarding other products which enjoy low or non-existent import tariffs, such as raw material for pharmaceuticals and machinery related to the industry.
Hello, welcome to my show. Today I will discuss about monetary system in Indonesia. First I will explain about international monetary system. Monetary system are set of internationally agreed rules, conversion and supporting institutions that facilitate into international trade, cross-border investment and generate the recollection of capital between nation states. They provide means of payment acceptable between buyer and seller of different nationality, including different payment to operate successfully. They need to inspire confidence to provide sufficient liquidity for fluctuation level of trade, and to provide means by which global imbalance can be corrected. The system can grow organically as the collective result of numerous individual agreements between international economic factors spread over several decades. Alternatively, they can arise for a single architecture version, as happening at Bretton Woods in 1944. Next, I will explain about Gold Bank Indonesia. The goal is to achieve and maintain the stability of the rupiah. The goal is stipulated in Article 7 of Act Number 3 of 2004 concerning Bank Indonesia. I will explain about rupiah stability. Rupiah stability is among other as stability of price for goods and survey reflection in inflation. To achieve the goal, Bank Indonesia decide in 2005 adopt the inflation targeting framework, in which inflation is the primary monetary policy objective, while adhering to the free floating exchange rate system. Exchange rate stability play a crucial role in achieving price and financial system. For this reason, Bank Indonesia also operate an exchange rate policy designed to minimize excessive rate volatility, rather than to pick the exchange rate to a particular level. Next, I will continue about monetary framework in Indonesia. To implement monetary policy, Bank Indonesia has opted for a worker framework known as the Inflation Targeting Framework, ITF. This framework was formally adopted in July 2005 and replaced the previous monetary policy use-based money as the monetary policy target.
Assalamualaikum and salam satu. Now I am at Sri Petali to interview some of the people in Malaysia and ask them about the future of Indonesian tax. there. Okay, wait. Stop. Have any language over there in Indonesia?
Yes, I have cousin over there. As I know, at least has 3 minimum language such as Sundanese, Indonesia, and Javanese. But common language that used in Indonesia is Indonesia language. For example, mangan orang mangan asal ngumpul, which means having food or no food. Is that right?
Benar.
If you don't mind, can you please show me how they communicate?
Actually, Indonesia is a polite person. Sometimes you might see the expression on their face changes a lot of expression. You will know when they start to avoid you. This is called non-verbal communication.
Thank you for spending time with me.
Okay, thank you.
That's all for today. I hope you guys can get information about Indonesia. Thank you.